That's some nice place though. Some very nice place.
What's going on, second guys?
I went to the helm.
Hold on a second.
Thank you very much for the follow. Deep Snag, much appreciated. How are you doing? All gamer. Ah, thanks, appreciated. Means from Iron Bananas, as you can see. If I keep getting weight, then that means I want you to do. I might get my own sooner than my name, but I'm going to April. Doing great. I'm doing good, having a blast in Iron Banner. I'm not, it's not as rough as it was the other day. It was really rough, it really was. What are my bounces looking like? I need to go to the tower. I'm gonna put my headset on charge in a moment. Let's get back there. Take myself to the tower, put bounces, I'm gonna put my headset on charge and I'm gonna change to this will be the first time I've ever used these on stream. But they're known as IEMs, in-ear monitors. They're these. So I'll do that. And move this up here.
Careful what you say. This is a monitor channel. Where's this? Where'd you get this frequency? Channel you recognize me? Yes. Well, what's left of me? Wait for you. It's running. It's easier. Maybe your voice has so close. Different. Setting us all free. Shit. Dad. So what's in your life? Can you hear me? You still there? Adam? Damn it. Dad? Matriarch, display caller ID.
Displaying now.
Convincing. That's new. Matriarch, locate source of last call.
Triangulating coordinates. Location established. Tenement building. Class C district.
Yes, Adam the stacks. We just had to hit bottom.
Okay, so they're not gonna give the points until I end the game.
Rock fucking bottom.
So I think it goes on my guys. I'm gonna have to. Let's just enjoy the game. And there you go. Unless this game starts crashing like I played here. Maybe, I don't know. Why did the mail guy come to there? I was told today I have to go to Fort Broadcast at 11 o'clock. Oh, wait a second. Guys, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to look out there because apparently, supposedly at this time, it's supposed to be an eclipse outside. So. Oh my god. The guys right now do not look out at the sun or so this for a safety reason. Now there is ways you can look at it, but it's not within the Toronto area. It's the actually no. Is Niagara Falls in Toronto? No, Niagara Falls is actually over an hour away from here. Never mind. But there's certain ways you can look at the eclipse I was told on the newscast. But you'll have to be in like an area like Niagara Falls, and you can only do look at it for a little while. You cannot like physically continue to look at it because otherwise the same thing applies. But yeah,
I do have remote.
they've leaked out information on how to actually look at it.
Be used in my channel.
Do not look at it just because you think you can look at it. No.
I think that's when
the way that they are explaining that you can look at it is through like some kind of delusional mist areas, city mist or whatever you want to call them. And you can view it to that because somehow the mist blocks the viewing of the sun and everything. Or the eclipse or whatever you want to call it, and it allows you to look at it on a temporary brief for a few minutes at least. But if you go over that few minutes, you will be having the severe consequences the same way as you would if you were just literally looking at it directly. And the good thing about this is people that live in the areas that are able to look at it, they're claiming that it's a beautiful thing. Okay, it's a beautiful view. The eclipse is so beautiful because it's technically the sun overlapping the moon itself. So, but like I said, if you're not in those areas or have the actual medical areas that are only a few of them are located in your countries, that's the only way to be able to see the viewing of this eclipse. But again, only do it in about 2 to 3 minutes. But my advice is don't risk it at all because A, you can miss that 3 minutes, 2 minute frame and then still have the same consequences, or the fact that maybe the research or whatever may not actually research that properly, allowing some people because it's misjudged thinking that they can do it. And then to find out that actually it's not able to do it. Stuff like that because you really technically shouldn't be even looking at that thing in the first place. Whether you can do it in certain areas or not, I wouldn't really suggest that you're looking at an eclipse like that because, oh my god, I don't know about what your theory is about this, but eclipse sounds almost like like what I see in the Destiny game where the dark souls try to take over your mind and stuff like that. Not that it's actually that's how eclipses are in real life, but it feels similar like that to me. I don't know why. But something feels the same to me. Because I don't know if you know your history behind the ancient mummies and stuff like that. You can even watch stuff on History Channel and stuff like that. There was a statement on there saying something about there was mummies and stuff like that at the time of Jesus' time and stuff, with the 10,000 BC, I think it was, where the Egyptian buried their dead ones and thing. It was a really bad time back then. I'm glad I didn't live in those times. And then I think was it he or she? But King Tut or whatever, T-U-T or something like that. She was, King Tut was the king, and Cleopatra was the queen. Okay, so now I get it. But they were both buried under the curse of their love together and stuff like that. Well, people predicted that that's where the curse came into our earth or something like that. That's why you go to Hawaii and other countries that do voodoo or whatever you call that word. They believe sticking a pin inside of this little cursed doll thing or what they call it can curse people, can actually kill people and stuff like that. Now, I don't know the whole entire behind the story behind all this, but that's the whole history behind all this thing. So if you look at the eclipse and all that stuff, it's there they represent at times. Like if you look at the Egyptian time when they were buried and cursing everybody and different things like that, you'll see that the eclipse happened. The very first eclipse happened in history at the time of the mummies and when they were buried to the thing where the sun went over the horizon to the moon And that's how the Crooks had created itself. Like, you gotta understand, I'm a very smart person. I know my history. Like, I know so much things in life that probably you don't know. So when that was happening, the curse was brought to the ancient mummies through the sun of the horizon. You can look this stuff up online if you don't want to believe me. Like, this is probably something that you're like, what the hell is he on? But yeah, so you literally just have to learn your history or something, because I learned so much of this stuff on my own as well as in person with stuff. So don't tell me that I don't know my shit, because I do know my shit. But yeah, so that's how the whole entire eclipse first started here on Earth. And not including extra things that you don't really hear much about. That actually does exist, it's just that you don't hear about it. And that is that, because it's on the Discovery, I think they only put it on the Discovery maybe one time. I don't know if you can pull it up on the database. It was an actual documentary story about this. And how the Earth was evolved and how it was made and stuff. It's kind of cool. How we went in our separate ways, and that we're technically it looked like apes and acted like apes at one time. And that's probably where the definition, where people think we evolved from apes, which we didn't really, but that's probably where the definition that came from in the first place. So yeah, so that's where the whole mythology belief of we came from apes came from. It's through that, through the fact that we looked like apes and acted like apes at one time. And that's at the beginning when Earth was around. Now, there's no explanation to it. There's no explanation if that's how it came in, it came after or before that time. But I always think it would have came after those times, because if you look, if you look at the history and stuff, but what I'm talking about, you'll see that that's when the Earth started evolving. It was a time, at that time was the time right after Earth froze itself. And after Earth froze itself, life has been born. And it was funny because life was born to a molecule of the Earth resources. And then things were melted into the Earth through this whole entire frozen Earth that actually started melting. And then how it melted was through the sun that was going through time shifting at the time. And it's funny because what we call like a 24-hour daily thing was literally the time that the Earth was shifted every per minute, which is very funny because that was really messed up into Earth. But again, on the end of all that, Earth being messed up like that, that's what actually evolved and melted the whole Earth into a frozen status to an actual life form. At first, the life form started as molecules and stuff like that. Then, and then it became into resources like dirt and all those different things.
Well, I would say I know everything that I've come across and been
So, it was pretty good. So, that's why I was so yeah, so it was pretty good that how life has evolved, and then we moved from the monocle thing to actual living creatures. And from living creatures, everything started evolving to creatures, to humans, to everything. And then, of course, life on Earth was invented, and things from there started happening. The shape-shifted started shifted in a weird, radical direction. It was very unexplainable to Earth. Not like it was already not doing that on a daily basis, every per minute. But once life started evolving, the Earth started adapting to the evolvement of the changes. It's kind of I saw all this. It's kind of really useful and really cool information that I learned.
This is interesting.
But yeah, it was pretty good. I like that.
I've been on at this place.
There's a very good useful information I learned.
Lunging must make the second.
And stuff like that was like. So yeah, it was kind of cool. I learned this stuff. So yeah, so the whole thing about this, I'm not gonna get into the whole entire detail about it. But that's probably where the clips were first started. Kind of a cool history I learned. Clips, apparently there is ways that you can actually look at it. But you can only look at it for a few minutes before you can't look at it and it becomes the same thing. Because I've always been taught that when you look at it, that you'll be blind. You'll be blind, so actually you can die from it. And then now I've been from the newscaster. You can look at it for a few minutes in designated place. That actually protects you from the radiation of it. With that protection, it allows you to look at it directly for a few minutes without any actual cost or any type of consequences. But they did say that you can only look at it for maybe 2 to 4 minutes max. Because after 4 minutes, then it's going to be that's the same thing. Because the protection that you're getting, it only protects you for a few minutes so that you can look at it. This is Anyway, I think I got my reward. I thought that the game did get it. So I don't know what to do on this, but later guys.